The truth of the matter is, a lot of competitors, a lot of you watching, some of you right now on this video, when you get off stage, you go into full on fuck it, I'm slacking, I'm getting my balance, I'm getting my flexibility back mode, and it's the worst damn thing you could do for your physique as a competitor. The truth of the matter is post-show, what you do in that period of time from when you get off stage, you go into that next day, that next week, that next few weeks, that month, that's going to dictate the quality of what you bring to stage in your next season, your next year, your next 2 years, your next 3. I promise you 100% as a coach who has done this time and time again, the athletes that slack off when you get off stage are the ones that never get better. And typically you're going to see over time, they actually get worse, and eventually just hang up the heels. The key to making sure that you have your best on-stage physique 10 times better, season after season, time after time, is going to be how you handle your off season, if you will, right? And we've all seen it. Some of you have done it, and I'm not here to beat you up if you have. It's okay. You might be in one of those benders right now, and I'm here to tell you, post-stage, you can come back. You can fix this now. You can flip the switches back on. You can get to work, and you can get the physique that you deserve, not only because of the work, but because of correcting moments like this that are harder mentally than anything physical you could possibly ever do, okay? The truth of the matter is, winners are made when nobody's watching, right? That's the problem. Everybody can post the motivational stuff. Here's my show update. I'm this week's out. Oh, I'm getting better. I'm leaner and leaner. Look at my abs in the mirror, in the bathroom, at the gym, blah, blah, blah. And then the show's over, right? You had your moment, your peak. You hit the stage. You hit that pinnacle of that goal. It was over. You got your pictures. You already talked about it. You already posted about it. And now what, right? Like the highlight reel is over. It's now the unfun time of bodybuilding, as people will say, the improvement season, the off season. Then now, well, you got to gain a little bit of weight. You got to start eating a little bit more. You got to do these things. You're not going to be shredding. You're not on stage to go get medals anymore. Now you're in the off season, right? And the truth is, winners are always made when nobody's watching. I've seen this time and time again in the sport with how you handle your improvement season, your off season. The athletes that do it better, literally I tell my athletes when I'm working with them, I say, you can come back to stage literally 10 times better next time if you want, or you can come back just maybe a little bit better depending on how much you fuck off now. Right? Like I'll be straight up and I'll tell them that it's no bullshit. It is real deal shit. I can lay the perfect plans, the perfect programs, the perfect things. But if you don't execute, it's game over, right? And this is the truth for all of you out there. A lot of people, crazy enough, they'll get rid of their coach post-show. And I've talked about that on this channel many, many times. But they'll quit. They'll be like, oh, you got the show. Boo, we did it. See you later. I'm off now because I want to eat and I want to do this and that. I got to have balance back. I got to do this and that. Well, okay, your balance is keeping you the fucking same. Your bullshit after your show is keeping you the same. It's making you worse. It's making sure that you never level up and you'll never actually get there. Everybody wants variety. Everybody wants that next focus. Everybody wants that new thing. Okay, stage is over. Now I want to go eat, cake, cookies, Oreos, ice cream, pizza, whatever for 6 weeks because I want to do it. I need that variety. I need it, right? Well, the truth is boring shit is what makes champions. Doing the same shit all the time is what makes champions. Oh, I got to do squats again today. Oh, it looks like another piece of chicken today. Oh, more eggs on the diet today. Great. That's how you fucking win. That's how you get better. That's how you advance. That's how you become that competitor on stage, is by doing the hard shit, the boring shit, the shit that maybe isn't even hard, but it's boring as fuck and it's monotonous and it makes your whole day seem like, what the hell am I doing here? Because I'm doing the same thing I did yesterday. But when you do that day after day, time and time again, you go do the gym, you go to the fucking same workouts, you do the same nutrition, you do the same training, you do what you need to be doing, the boring stuff. Then you get to have the glory of the stage, the glory of the win, the glory of the moments that nobody else will get. Keep in mind, normal people have a lot of variety. They have a lot of fun. They're eating a lot of junk. They're drinking all the time. They're doing all this crazy shit. They don't ever get the moments of glory, though. If you want the moment of glory, then you got to be able to be dialed all the time, even in your off season, even in your improvement season. I don't even call it off season. With my clients, I call it improvement season only. I say off season for YouTube because I know a lot of you out here are still thinking off season. But to me, there is no off season. There is only more time to improve. The best physiques, the winners, the champions, the overalls, the pro cards, they happen with what is done in that improvement season. So you got to make sure you know where you're out. You got to stop lying to yourself about the balance that you think you have, the balance you think you need to have. The idea that, okay, well, I did a prep and I followed a diet and lifted weights for a while. Now I got to do the opposite of that so that I feel balanced. No. It's weakness. It's weakness talking to you. It's the weakness that caught in your brain. The one you fought off the entire prep and you could because you had a goal. And now that weakness can overtake because you don't have that same goal. The stage is 6 months away. It could be a year away. I don't know how long you're going to do a build, but your brain says, fuck it then. Your brain goes into fuck it mode. And when you go into fuck it mode, you ensure that you never actually get better. You ensure that you're going to stay in the exact same damn place. You ensure that your body, your mind, everything regresses. You're going to feel worse. You're going to feel off. You're going to be off your game more and more and more until one day you have to lock back in, but you're locking back in now 100 miles behind where you were if you just stayed to the plan. And I'm not saying you got to be stage lean all year. I'm not saying you got to be prep lean all year. I'm saying your focus doesn't need to die when the stage goal is gone for a little bit. Your focus needs to go now. What do I need to do? How do I improve? How do I do this? What do I need to do? I'll tell you one more time. Winning physiques, the best in the world, the top that you look up to, anybody you could ever think of, they were built in the off seasons and the improvement seasons. And I honestly, I'll be frank, prep is a diet. Prep is dieting down. Prep is maintaining your muscle, your shape, and bringing in your condition, reducing your body fat, in other words, to get to stage. It is the easiest part of anything as a coach. Everybody focuses on the prep. They say, well, wow, the prep, I got to get a prep coach for this. All that you are doing is dieting strategically, virtually, right? Whether that be in a form of adding cardio or whether that be in a form of dieting. Your winning physique is not made in your 12-week prep, your 16-week prep, your 20-week prep, any period time of your prep. All you're doing is dieting. And good for you if you had the discipline to do it. Good for you if you had the discipline to do your workouts and your cardio. But I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter to me. If when you get off stage, you get off there, you fire your coach, you quit doing the cardio, you quit doing the training, you quit following anything, you're going into your balance mode. Well, your balance is bullshit. And it's fake. And it's just something you tell yourself. It's that weakness that finally was sitting on your shoulder all prep said, don't you eat that fucking cookie tonight. And now you gave up, you threw it in, and you quit. And then, if you get back, great. You'll come back barely better. You probably come back worse, I'll be honest. But you could come back 10 times. You could come back 20 times. Shit, you could come back 100 times better, depending how hard you handle your improvement season. If you go into it with a plan, with a strategy, with a goal, with a focus, with execution, no, it's not about stage. No, it's not about being stage lean. No, it's not that. It's about being that in the future, but for now, it's about what do I need to improve? What muscles do I need to build? What should I be doing with my nutrition to, exemplify my hormones, my metabolism, everything else I need to do? And yeah, sure, there can be some fun elements built into that. There can be cheat meals and these things. There can be all that. But that is never the fucking free-for-all that you think that you're going to go into post-stage. And I promise you, this is why competitors notoriously, they gain 20, 30, sometimes more pounds in just a week's post-show. It's a perfect recipe for disaster. Don't you do it. I don't want to see you do it. I don't want to hear about it. I know that you don't need to be doing that. And I promise you that you can do better. If you need help, you want to figure this out, you don't know what you're doing, do my free trial, okay? 7 days free, train with me right here, one-on-one. Link is in the description. Same way I coach my clients, same mindset and strategy and everything else that I'm giving you here today that literally will propel you forward, because I guarantee you this rant's going to stick in your head. The next time that you see some bullshit, the next time your friends say you want to go out for drinks, or the next time you say, just one more day, no problem, this voice can be right in your fucking head, all right? Thanks for watching. Coach Rye is out.